Vegetable gardening is lots of fun, but you know, every now and then we find a few problems, and that's the topic of our 2-Minute Pests. Celeste has been roaming my garden here.
I have.
You've been out looking for problems. What have you found over there?
Well, you know, I found leaf miner on tomato, and these little leaf miners, tell me about them.
Well, it's the immature stage of a fly that tunnels in there. The egg is laid, and then they just tunnel through, and that's called a serpentine leaf miner. It's actually an insect living in there, and then the insect will have a larva stage that will drop to the ground, and it starts all over again.
It's really inevitable to have them.
Yeah, and it's not too bad to have a few, and don't get too alarmed, because there's a parasitic wasp that will come in and lay an egg in that larva, and then you get more beneficials out of it.
No kidding.
Yeah, so I ignore most of it.
I do too.
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets pretty bad at the end of the season.
Yeah, yeah, and then you can use a product like spinosad, which is a natural product. Look at what I found in there.
Beets. Wow, somebody's been having dinner.
Lots of caterpillars going around. This is on a pepper, this is on the beets, and you know, if you're going to eat the greens, you get really excited about those holes, I guess.
Yeah.
And every now and then we do eat the greens, but if it's not too bad, the crop is finishing up, just ignore it. But then we do have the holes in the peppers, and I can't stand that, so that is either Thuricide or spinosad, both natural sprays again.
Control.
Yeah, what do you got?
Well, on the cabbage, usually you don't see these because they're nocturnal.
I know.
But it could be slugs, it could be snails, and they're chewing the leaves.
I know this is
damage.
snails in this case here. And look at some of the holes on some of these. Look at that there. They've been having a ball.
They have, but you never see them. So not every hole in a leaf is a caterpillar.
Yeah, that's right.
Sometimes it can be something else like slugs or snails.
And you know, I don't worry about this too much because I'm going for the big head. And if it's not damaging the head, I ignore it. Otherwise, I'll use an iron phosphate type of bait, which is a natural product again people can use. So just a few of the things that you can see, and often we don't even need sprays at all.
Well, you're probably, I think you either pick them off sometimes if you can find them, or sometimes you have to spray.
Good. Thanks, Celeste. Appreciate it very much. If you got a few problems, try to take the natural approach first.